Ja, Chat, zum Reinkommen gucken wir uns, wie gesagt, ein Video an von Mr. Bolton Bankrupt, der im World's Most Dangerous Country ist, aka Afghanistan 2022. Ist schon ziemlich gefährlich, ihr wisst, was da mit den Taliban abgeht. Mal gucken, ob er überlebt.
When I was recently unceremoniously thrown into a Siberian prison cell, I said to myself, Benjamin, if you ever get out of here, promise yourself one thing. You will never, ever, ever visit a dodgy country ever again. And then I was released, and a mate of mine called me up and said, Mr. Bald, do you want to come to Afghanistan and meet the Taliban? And I said, sure, why not? Let's meet that friend.
Hello.
Hallo.
Are we going to be okay in Afghanistan?
I can't guarantee it, mate, but let's go anyway.
He can't guarantee it, but let's go anyway. All right, let's go meet the Taliban. Which images spring to mind when you hear the name Afghanistan? I'm guessing not the most positive ones. It is, after all, a nation that seems to have been at war with itself and outsiders for millennia. But the foreign forces packed up and left in a humiliating retreat last year, and the Afghans, in the form of the Taliban, are in charge of their own country once again. And so I decided to use this no doubt brief period of stability to go and see places that tourists have not been able to visit for 2 decades, and try to understand this nation of warriors a little bit better. Join me in Afghanistan.
Okay, warte, lass ganz kurz drüber nachdenken. Also er reist also nach Afghanistan, ja? Mit einem Flugzeug. Nach Kabul, um genau zu sein. Das ganze Land ist quasi unter Kontrolle von, wie wir es formulieren, Terroristen. Er ist in einem Land, wo es absolut keine Sicherheit für sein Leben gibt. Und er ist ja komplett alleine mit seinem besten Freund aus Großbritannien. Okay?
We've arrived for our flight, which is Cam Air, which apparently is one of the most dangerous airlines in the world in terms of safety records. They're banned from Europe. But it's only an hour and a half to Kabul, so I think we'll be okay.
Oh mein Gott. Wenn eine Airline fliegen, die in Europa verboten ist aufgrund von
Ben wanted a window seat so he
Gefahr.
could like film the views, but he's got the only bloody window. He's got the only seat without a window. Look at him. Where's your window? Look at this.
Our flight time to Kabul will be approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Das sagt eine Menge über die Power-Dynamik der beiden aus, was da gerade passiert. Danke Mayo SP übrigens für den Restart von 18 Monaten T2. Dara, danke für die 3 Jahre. Danke Doc Scurvy und Tim Balovic für die wundervollen Restarts.
A river that was crossed in the past by Alexander the Great and his army on their march towards India. And then much later, many British explorers such as William Moorcroft, Alexander Burns. We are now flying over Afghanistan.
Half-Baked Mate, danke für die 30. Sieht aus wie Tagestan.
To Kabul International Airport, the local time here is 2 p.m. Outside temperature is 26 degrees Celsius.
Well, the airport is certainly much calmer than it was a year ago when there were people clinging to the undercarriages of planes just to escape. But I am nervous. Whew. We have made it through security. A lot of questions. They didn't want to let us through, so they were like, surely you're going onwards to Dubai. You're not actually stopping in Afghanistan, but we are. We're the only 2 people, as you can see, that actually got off our plane here. Everyone else was going onwards. But look what we're greeted by. Oh, wow. We've got a lovely I Love Afghanistan sign. And because we're in Taliban country, we've got the flag of the Talibs. Wow. Welcome to Sharia law Afghanistan. You know what that means? No music. No alcohol, and no thinking about girls. Anyway. This man who works is so shocked that we're leaving the airport. He thinks we're in a transit
flying to Dubai, and I'm like, no, we're going into Kabul. He goes, no, no, no, not Kabul. It's okay? Okay.
Okay. You know transit?
Not transit.
Kabul, Dubai.
No.
Okay.
Tashkent, Kabul City. Tourism.
Okay, okay,
Holiday.
Okay.
Zindabad. Hello, my friend. Crikey. He can't believe that we're actually stopping here in Kabul. The guy made a phone call and...
Ich möchte übrigens eine Sache sagen, allein wie er die Kamera hält, spricht davon, dass er nicht so confident ist wie sonst. Der filmt eher heimlich gerade, wisst ihr, was ich meine?
He said, yes, you can go to Kabul if you want to. I don't really want to, but... Taliban flags. Yes? Oh, brother, nice one. Salam alaikum, how are you? You okay? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Sabtiga, Sabtiga.
Finally meet my friend. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
We're good.
So happy to be here. At last, I'm finally here.
Wow. Ben did find a guide. It's amazing.
Told you, mate, to trust me.
I came before 2 p.m. here. How do you feel?
Feel good, we feel excited. We are ready for an Afghanistan adventure.
Yeah.
With you.
Ich zieh mich ein bisschen aus, Moment.
Oh, thank you. What is this? This is a Corolla.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. I had one before in England.
This one?
Yeah, many years ago. My friend wants to, he wants to find a wife here, so we need clothes to look like Afghan man.
Yeah, it's good. Afghani clothes is good.
Yes.
Schauen uns ein Video an von Bold and Bankrupt, wie er in Afghanistan ist.
Don't take picture in
Like here.
yes,
Okay.
like here, like Ministry of
Danke, Mr.
Defense,
Viewbot, für den
Okay.
Resub.
like police, like bases.
Okay.
They are not allowing.
Okay. So our guide told us we cannot film military checkpoints, ministry buildings, police, but everything else should be okay. Doesn't leave much. I'm sure we can get a few sneaky pictures. Oh,
Jesus.
my God! Ah! Oh my God! Welcome to Kabul. Whoa! Careful!
Ah, nee.
Almost fell in a hole. Oh, flipping egg! Look. Welcome
Angespannte
to
Stimmung
Kabul.
im Video.
La ilaha illallah wa Muhammadur Rasulullah. Yeah, Muslim brothers. Okay, I've converted. Seems safer that way. Hope no one watched my last video.
In seinem letzten Video ist er zum Judaismus konvertiert. Und wurde aus Russland gebannt.
Wow, security. I would say we're the only guests. There's just no lights on upstairs. Where are we going? We've lost our guide. Oh God, we might walk into enemy territory. What a beautiful hotel you brought us to.
Schönes Hotel, ganz alleine für die.
By the manager that we are the only tourists from the West in the Safi. What is the name of the hotel? Safi Landmark. Safi Landmine in the Safi Landmark
Landmine.
Hotel, the best hotel
Mark.
in Kabul. So exclusive, other foreigners don't come here. It's too exclusive. Just us
Super,
two.
viel super weird,
I
man.
bring you here because it's safe hotel.
Okay, okay, that's good. Inside the hotel, everything's safe.
Yes, everything
Okay.
Zeichenelia, danke für die
Outside the hotel.
52.
safe because it's main place of Kabul. Yes.
Okay, we're okay. We're in the center.
Yeah, central.
Whoa. Look at it. Sofa.
Schöne Blowjob-Couch.
Oh, bathroom. Soviet dildo hairdryer.
Do you like it?
I like it, my friend. Good room. We are twins. You and me are like, you're my Afghan twin. Why did Yul Brynner just check me in? And why is the
Stimmt, kein
hotel
Fenster,
called
nur so, eine
Safi
oben,
Landmark?
nur so ein Schlitz da oben.
What are they trying to say? Wow. I mean, first impressions, Kabul isn't as crap as I was expecting.
Würdest du in ein Hotelzimmer pennen können? Ich garantiert, jeder von uns könnte in ein Hotelzimmer pennen. Das ist vollkommen in Ordnung. Ist als wenn du, keine Ahnung, irgendwo in Deutschland wärst.
Allowed to mention
Ganz
the
normal.
word, but you see someone
W-Word?
Women.
Ah, Women.
Oh, through the security doors. Back on the mean streets of Kabul. So this is where the trip begins. Let's see if we can dispel some images of Afghanistan. The people, the place, the safety, everything.
Das Kind.
Hello, my friend.
Will das Geld?
Oh,
Ah ne, will Rosen
she's
verkaufen.
offering me a rose. How sweet.
Danke Zeichen, Elia, für die 30 Monate Resub.
So the words that you see on the Taliban flag is basically saying that there is only one God, and that is Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. That's what the Taliban flag says when you see the black and the white.
Okay.
And here's an old truck which once had a machine gun on it, but now the machine gun is gone.
Danke Rice Vortex für den Song.
Crikey.
Oh, da ist ein Typ mit einer AK.
Haram. Music is haram.
Haram, yes.
No, if they listen, if they hear the music, hello sir, salam alaikum. Don't listen, don't listen. It's haram. Oh no. If the Taliban hear the music, oh phew. Thank God, now we can relax. Whoa. Oh. Yes, we should park and go by foot, I agree. Wow. My God.
Komm mal im Hintergrund. Eieiei. Das ist schon tiefstes Kabul.
Crazy parking place we've come to.
Ja, ganz ehrlich, wo
Because
parken die
once
da?
you park, you can never get out. Look, everything's just double parked.
Dude.
Look at it all. That's it.
Wie kommst du da raus?
People just leave their car and then go. I like it.
Ja, wie sind die überhaupt reingekommen, ist die nächste Frage.
Look at the old bangers. Bullet hole.
Oh, scheiße, Mann.
I'm on my own. I've escaped the guide. I'm going. Wow.
Das ist eine komplett andere Welt,
How are
Mann.
you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How are you, my friend?
Ja, eigentlich ganz nett, ja.
Salam alaikum. Wow. Friendly people in Afghanistan.
Ich mag, dass er einen Man-Purse die ganze Zeit dabei
So,
hat.
the first thing we
Ein
do, I
Brieftäschlein.
think, is change some money, change some USD into local money. Hey guys, change some money, and then, wow, and then we're going to buy some local clothes, some shalwar kameez, or as in India we sometimes used to call them Patani suits, named after the Pathans, the people of this part of Afghanistan who wear the traditional, this kind of outfit.
Erstmal ein Typenfilm, der vor uns herläuft und gerade nicht reagiert.
So we blend in. Whoa,
Eieiei.
this man sots nobody. Pure Afghani honey. Maybe later. Wow, this is quite incredible, the layout of the city. We're obviously in the valley part of Kabul, but up on the hill, there are just houses everywhere, all the way to the top, and all the way on top of the hill is some kind of old fort. I don't know who built it, how old it is, but wow, it'd be great to go up there at some point. Reminds me of La Paz or somewhere like that. Just every square inch is covered. What? Oh. Is covered, wow, but women shouting at me, is covered in concrete houses. Check it out, all the way up there if you can.
Gerade hatte ich ja manchmal schon geschrieben, auf jeden Fall die Vibes sind deutlich besser als in diesem Pakistan-Video. Das Pakistan-Video war einfach nur Feindseligkeit, also überall an jeder Ecke. Aber mal gucken, wie das hier läuft. Gucken, ob er bedroht wird oder so.
Thank you, my friend.
Erschossen wird.
You have to be careful where you walk in Kabul. One wrong step and you end up in the shit, literally.
Danke Mose für die 43 Monate Reset, Mann. Dankeschön.
Yes, like this one. Here, the blue one. You see the blue?
Yes,
collar?
yes, yeah.
I should wear both? Okay. Careful, careful. Wow.
Er klettert über den
Man
Tisch.
broke the chair. I almost saw the shopkeeper die. But he's okay, he's okay. That was close. This is my new friend. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. My friend. My Afghanistan friend. Oh,
Ist übrigens relativ fresh, was er da anhat. Sieht eigentlich ganz cool aus.
and we have some other customers.
Oh! Woher kommt die Waffe? Die sieht nicht so... Nun. Mich macht das nervös, dass er den Lauf so hält, dass der Typ quasi ins Bein geschossen bekommt, falls sich ein Schuss lösen würde. Bolt will
Get
flüchten.
outside a second.
Flucht.
Let the Taliban buy their outfits without disturbing them. Oh. So what do you reckon then? Do you think I'm going to blend in Afghanistan? You like it? You like it? It's okay? It's okay? Okay, good. Thank you, my friend. Now I look like a real Afghan man. Patan. Look, we're brothers.
Yes, yes.
Afghan English brother. Where is your outfit? He has trousers. Where is your patan? What? He doesn't have one. No beard, no outfit. What's wrong with him? Come on.
You want to buy this?
Stimmt, Alter. Die haben da alle Bärte. Ich glaube, mit meinem Bart würde ich da nicht durchkommen, Chat. Hast du gut genug einen Bart, um in Afghanistan von den Taliban akzeptiert zu werden? Mr. Bolt hat einen Vollbart. Scheiße, Mann. Da habe ich noch nicht drüber nachgedacht.
Yes, I want to look like an Afghanistani man.
Yeah.
Like you, I want to look like you. Smart. There you go.
So you have chosen such a
Bright.
a beautiful color.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe it's too. Maybe I should have gone darker color. It's too bright. It's too bright. I stand out.
Bärtig.
What you notice walking down the streets of Kabul is the different complexions of the people, because Afghanistan is made up of different races of Tajiks, Uzbeks, Iranians, Pashtuns, Baluchis, descendants of the Greeks, Alexander. They all came here and mixed the gene pool, and so you have blonde people, blue-eyed people, dark people, tall. You have all kinds of people here. It really is a mix of races. Yes. Yes.
Mr. Bolt ist nervös.
So far we've seen many Taliban everywhere coming past us on their bikes, scooters, but they look at us inquisitively, but they haven't so far stopped us and said anything. But everywhere you see their flags, and you see their guns.
Gibt es da noch Anschläge? Meint ihr, da gibt es irgendwelche Bombenanschläge oder so? Oder irgendwelche anderen Anschläge? Ich meine nur, das sieht alles sehr groß und es sieht eng aus und voll.
This one is good.
This one's good. How much?
100.
Na, es gibt ja die Taliban, gibt es nicht auch noch die ISIS? Keine Ahnung. Oder ISIS? Ja, wie dem auch sei. Ist ja auch ganz egal, wer dann einen Anschlag macht. Wenn du erwischt wirst, erwischt schon einen Anschlag. Ganz egal, wer er gemacht hat. Nitro, danke übrigens für die 3 Monate. Setzmensch, danke für die 31. Dankeschön. Al-Qaida, gibt's ja auch, ja? Keine Ahnung, Mann.
50 Afghani.
Okay, deal. Hey, you have two. You have a nice one too. Same like me. Okay. We are both Afghans. Hello. Thank you. Who said I'm looking nice? Thank you. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Okay, the outfit is ready. Now I look like everybody else. The Taliban won't know I'm a tourist. They'll leave me.
Ich mag diese Herangehensweise, Chat. Das ist sowas Anthropologisches, wisst ihr? So Anthropologen sind so Forscher, die sich quasi kleiden wie Einheimische oder Eingeborene oder wo auch immer die gerade sind und sich quasi einblenden. Ist deutlich cooler, als wenn er mit Jeans und mit irgendwelchen westlichen Klamotten rumflitzen würde.
Alone.
Oh, da wurde aber gestritten.
This is the beautiful Kabul River that comes down from the Hindu Kush Mountains and flows
Danke,
through the
Reflex
city.
Buddy.
Look at it, it's
4100.
beautiful. Look at it. Maybe we'll go for a little dip afterwards. Oh man, worst traffic I've ever experienced in any country. Worse than Mumbai. Ben? Where's the worst you've seen?
Mumbai.
Dhaka, Bangladesh, by far. But this is horrendous. We haven't moved in half an hour.
We've not. I want to show you actually what the traffic's like here. We've not moved in half an hour. Let me show you. This is the traffic in Kabul. Have a look at it. It's
Nicht
out
fallen,
of
Mr.
control.
Bolt.
Nothing but terrible traffic. And this is it. Just want to show you what the streets look like, basically. This is it. Look at it. There's cars all blocked up everywhere. And random people in the street selling things. And things. Let's jump back in the car before we get caught by the Taliban. Hello, my friend. You Taliban?
Huh?
You Taliban? Oh, okay, never mind. Thank God. This concrete wall painted green is what it was
Fragt jeden, aber Taliban ist er nicht, Mann.
Inside there was where all the embassies were, the military personnel, everyone was inside this concrete wall, the green zone. That was like the safe part for foreigners to be in Kabul. But now, of course, the Taliban are inside the green zone. I mean, they're everywhere. But yeah, now there's no safe part, so to speak. Interesting. So we've basically been in the car for like, wow, since we got into our hotel, like an hour just looking for parking. Because there's nowhere to park in Kabul. It's not like you can just park by the side of the street or something. Just taxis everywhere and stalls and people. You have to look for some kind of private parking area. Where's parking, boys? Where's the parking? We want parking, not water. We don't want water, we want parking. Ah, parking. Okay.
Parking kuna.
Hello, hello. Wow, we caused a little scene here just by walking in the road. People come to see you and say, what are you doing? So everyone here has a different little business. We have this business, taking things around. We have the plastic bag business. We have the plastic bag business.
Die will Geld.
We have all different entrepreneurial businesses, but unfortunately the children are very young to be starting business. They should be in school. No school today? No school?
Guckt sich diesen riesigen Haufen junger Menschen an, die ihn einfach anstarren. Warum?
School, no? Finish school? Working? Okay. Afghanistan, Zindabad! Yes, yes. Yes, yes, wow. They're following me. I'm like the Pied Piper here, flipping heck.
Das ist ziemlich gruselig.
They're all coming. Wow. So my wheelbarrow friends are following me and some other kids, I presume because, although they've seen foreign soldiers before, they always drove past in big military vehicles. They've not seen a foreigner amongst them, walking around, in the streets. And so for that reason, they just want to follow me. They're curious, inquisitive. Wow.
Was denkt ihr, warum folgen die ihm?
This is so
Ich habe das in
interesting to be
Vermutung.
back in a place like this. After so long out of Asia, to be back in a place that is just full of life, full of energy, full of craziness, like in India. It's yeah, it's a cool experience to be back here. Friendly people. Ah, look at it. Look at the old Hashim market. Look at the old buildings up here. Built
Danke,
in
der
the
Cash für die 8
1920s,
Monate.
maybe something like that. Wow. Oh, the Barrow boys are still with me.
Eieiei. Schon wieder eine AK.
So we're just collecting a motley crew of kids as we walk along. We've got Barrow boys, we've got the plastic bag selling guys here. We've got all kinds of characters just following us. How are you? Oh. Taliban?
Taliban.
Zindabad.
Auch der hat ein Gewehr im Anschlag, ne? Nur so nebenbei.
Zindabad. Afghanistan Zindabad. Ah. Me? No Taliban. No, no Taliban. A tourist. I'm an English tourist here in Afghanistan. Yes. This is my first Taliban friend. Mira dost. Mira Taliban dost. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Good luck. Good luck. Keep
Aber der trägt sein Gewehr wenigstens
safe.
ordentlich. Eieiei.
Crikey.
Stell dir vor, Alter, der fragt Taliban, Taliban und dann ist das so ein ISIS-Kämpfer oder so ein Al-Qaida-Dude, keine Ahnung. Und dann wird der Akku deswegen auf ihm.
I've got friends in the Taliban. Wow, these are, yes, exactly. Look at these hats here. These are real Afghan hats. Check them out. Make
dir einen
me
Hut.
look like Mujah. Kidding.
Danke, Gnafboy, für die 12 Monate Resub.
Beautiful. That's it. Oh, sorry, Bachi, you've been kicked out.
Er scheucht die Kinder weg.
How does it look? I don't know, it feels too small. Maybe I need to plump it on the front of my head like that and it looks better. We were told that we had to move because as tourists we could be targets by, not by the T people, but by the ones that begin with the letter I. There was an explosion the other day that killed 23 people, yesterday in fact, or the day before yesterday. So we have to be really careful of hanging around in one place too long. Don't want to be targeted. Hello.
Hello.
But I think they will look after me. These dudes will look after me. Will you protect me from the I people? You'll protect me? Yes? Okay, good, good. What, ey? What's this?
Es sind halt überall Mädchen auf jeden Fall, aber keine erwachsenen Frauen, ne? Ihr habt schon recht.
Me, I don't understand. What is this? I don't know. What is this? Hello? You want to speak with your hands? Hey, what? Why are you mugging me? They're trying to nick my wristwatch. I don't have one. Goes money. Good money. Right there.
They want money.
They want too much money. I'm a poor man. I'm not a rich man. You are a rich man. Look at your beautiful clothes. Yes, they want too much. No one has change and only have 20.
Ja, wobei doch das Spukgespenst eine Frau, glaube ich.
We met a good guy with change. Wait there. Wait there. Listen, you need to calm down. You're crazy. Can I change 1,000 or 500 or what can I change?
Was macht er jetzt? Will er den Geld geben?
Take it, take it, take it. What? You're crazy. Oh my God. Okay, give listen. To the girl, little girl, little girl. Little. Oh wow. Oh my God. I've started a riot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Okay, bye-bye. I go. I'm out of here.
Verpiss dich, ganz ehrlich, verpiss dich, so schnell es geht, Mann.
Hello, sir. You have hair like Donald Trump. Well, this market really evokes the Afghanistan and the Kabul of old. The Kabul of the Great Game. Just small winding streets, and this one sells pets and birds and rabbits. And above are the old wattle and daub houses. Look at them, falling apart. No doubt hundreds of years old, and this market has probably been here for hundreds of years as well, where people have come from Kabul to buy pigeons and racing birds. They're everywhere. Wow.
Die armen Vögel.
Salam alaikum. So it's true, you can find birds in Afghanistan. Are you Taliban?
Mal wieder jemand mit einer AK. Danke übrigens für die 26 Monate Resub. Dankeschön, Bilder Papa. Für die Resubs.
Right there, where we go? Crikey. Yeah, that was mental. I mean, obviously, that's very sad because it's extreme poverty here. That's why the children acted like that. But
Yeah.
crikey, they were just like all trying to grab it and trying to grab it. And you want to give to one that you have a little connection with, that smiley or whatever. But then another bigger boy comes along and grabs it out there. Oh, it's just mental.
It is mental.
Whoa.
I'm getting all the hate. I've had like 2 threats to me already.
Ben's hated. Me? I get nothing but love. I think it's the blue one. After all, I might.
Ich denke, der kriegt, also Mr. Ball, der sich gerade selbst filmt, kriegt einfach mehr Respekt als Backpacker Ben, sein Homie, weil er schließlich älter ist, weil er einfach der ältere Mann ist, plus einen besseren Bart hat als er. Guckt ihn euch an. Er sieht quasi wie ein Jüngling aus, sonst.
All the hate. I've had like 2 threats to me already.
Ben's hated. Me? I get nothing but love. I think it's the blue one. After all, I might have man boobs. Maybe that's what they like. They want to go with man boobs. Maybe that's attractive in Afghanistan. I don't know. Well, after some hecticness, we are now going up to a viewpoint.
Nee, Ben hat keine westliche Kleidung an. Die haben beide sowas an. Das Einheimische ist.
Let's get up there. Music is haram. No more music. It's haram. Oh, it wasn't music.
It was something else.
Okay.
Yeah, not music.
Okay. Okay. Continue. No problem.
Ja. Außerhalb von Deutschland sind alle Straßenverkehrsregeln optional. Da kann man auch rechts überholen, Chat.
We've come to the very top of Kabul, to some kind of Taliban theme park. And over here are some old American Humvees that have been abandoned when the Americans pulled out of Afghanistan last year.
Was kosten die 3 Humvees, die da stehen? Was zum Teufel?
Probably ran out of spare parts, and for that reason, they no longer work. Welcome to Taliland.
Das ist eine gigantische Flagge, Mann.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Yeah, come to look at your beautiful flag. Yeah.
Der Mann mit der ballistischen Weste und den 3 Ersatzmagazinen. Okay. Was ist das hier links? Raketenwerfer? Teppich?
Taliban flag.
Assalamu alaikum, my friend.
Well, we've come to a lookout point high above the city of Kabul, and limply fluttering in the breeze above me is the flag of the Taliban. But who are the Taliban? Well, the word itself means student, or seeker, I suppose, seeker of knowledge. And they were formed as a group in the 1990s when the Soviet army left Afghanistan and left a power vacuum, and many mujahideen groups formed to take power here in Afghanistan. But the Taliban became the strongest group. So how exactly did a group of men in sandals and shalwar kameez and a few Kalashnikovs manage to defeat the might of the American army? Well, for 2 reasons, I suppose. One, because it has to be said that Afghanistan is an extremely conservative religious country. And so the Taliban had a lot of support here, especially in the provinces. Maybe not with the intellectual, urbanized people of Kabul and the big cities, but with the people in the villages, in the mountains, they have a lot of support because their values match with the Taliban's values. And also, the American army committed crimes and injustices against a lot of people here in Afghanistan, and that galvanized the people. And so, yeah, that added together is why the Taliban flag flies above Kabul today.
Das ist eine gigantische Stadt, Mann. So gigantisch und so trotzdem so chaotisch. Kein Hochhäuser oder so. Hier und da mal Mehrfamilienhäuser. Sieht wirklich aus wie Pakistan.
And over here is something else I want to show you. This.
Na,
The
Mann,
swimming
ist das.
pool that was built actually by the Soviets. Let's go and have a look up here at the swimming pool. A little bit of Soviet history here that remains in Kabul.
Ah, das Swimmingpool. Wisst ihr, was mit dem Swimmingpool passiert? Oder was das für eine Symbolbedeutung hat? Danke für die Subs, Silent Fox, 1988. Danke.
Backpacker Ben is quite the attraction here in Afghanistan. We've come up to this Soviet-built swimming pool. And in the 1960s and 70s, the Soviet Union invested billions of rubles in Afghanistan. They did so to gain some soft power, to modernize the country because they were terrified of Islamic fundamentalism spreading up from Afghanistan into the southern republics of the USSR. And so wherever you go here, there are swimming pools and hospitals and all kinds of different infrastructure. It's not talked about much. But that's true. The Soviets invested billions here trying to, well, gain influence and stop this country from descending into, well, what it's subsequently descended into. And one other piece of macabre history about this swimming pool is that it was used when the Taliban first came to power in the 90s as a place of executions.
Wie viele tausend Menschen sind da in den Swimmingpool erschossen worden? Weil das Blut so schön abfließt. Ist ja ein Swimmingpool, ne? Mein nur. Was zum Teufel?
You are very haram. No cigarettes. From now I stop you. When you go to smoke cigarettes, I say, no, brother, haram. We are driving with two haram Afghani men because they're smoking cigarettes. Sometimes they listen to music, and sometimes they think about girls. And this is very haram. This is very haram.
Yes.
No more haram. I'm walking through a cemetery in a poor part of the city. So poor, in fact, is it that many of the graves are marked only by pieces of slate stuck into the ground without inscriptions or names. You know, when we think of conflicts, and for example, the Afghan conflict, we think of it from our own perspectives. If you're American, you no doubt think about the American soldiers that were killed. If you're British, the British and so forth. But we must remember that a vast, vast, vast majority of people who have been the victims of the wars in Afghanistan and the foreign interventions have been the Afghan people themselves. And this graveyard overlooking Kabul is full of such victims.
Oh.
Right, it's early in the morning and we're going to head out of Kabul today and head in to the hills of Bamyan province. Let's go and see what that's like.
Wir fahren in die Berge.
Ben, are you ready for a Bamyan adventure?
I'm excited to get out of Kabul, mate. It's been mental here.
Yeah.
Let's get to the mountains.
Yes, agreed. It's going to be a little bit more chilled, I think, in old Bamyan province.
Backpacker-Band sieht so aus, wenn er sich verpissen wollen würde von dem ganzen Ort.
We shall see. We've reached the outskirts of Kabul. A lot of early morning traffic, people selling stuff, buses going in different directions across the country. Wow, check it out. Early morning Kabul.
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.
Haben wir. Schon wieder.
Wow.
Relax, okay.
I cannot relax. I will close my eyes until we get to Bamyan.
No problem, don't worry about it.
Afghan drivers,
Yes,
they
it's very difficult driver.
it is difficult driving here, and no one has a license. No one has insurance.
Wasser.
Well,
Meine Wasserflasche aus dem Auto halt wieder geholt.
petrol stop outside of Kabul on the road to Bamyan. Oh, keep passing through military checkpoints, Taliban checkpoints. Oh, making sure no baddies are coming or going to Kabul, I suppose. Oh, there's some workers. Salam alaikum, brothers. What's around here then? Let's have a look. Behind this barbed wire, this razor wire, and this concrete wall is an old abandoned military, American military base.
Hier nicht zu weit, nicht, dass da Minen liegen oder so.
And it's just full of, wow, God knows how many abandoned Humvees and military transport vehicles and all kinds of stuff over there behind that wall.
Neben der Tanke.
How many billions of dollars of taxpayers' money was wasted, spent, and just left here in Afghanistan when the American troops pulled out last year? Quite expensive.
Not expensive.
You don't think so?
No.
No?
Before it is half of $1.
And now it's $1.
Yeah.
Okay. $1 for 1 litre in Afghanistan, which, considering the
Pretty fair.
local wages, I think it's quite expensive for them. I forgot, I've never shown you Afghan money. I changed some the other day. Let me show you what Afghan money looks like. Hello, boss. This is Afghan money. This is a 50.
Schon ein
And it's
bisschen länger im
stuck
Umlauf,
together
ne?
with sellotape, like all Afghan money. But, yeah.
Puh.
That is Afghanis, as they're called, Afghanis. £1 is 100 Afghanis, which makes it really interesting, really easy for a Brit to travel here. Don't worry. Okay.
Danke, Injection für die 20 Monate Resub.
Let's see what the old Taliban want with us. Salam alaikum.
Oh.
Englistan. London. Kind of. Afghanistan Zindabad. Okay. Oh, I didn't say that. Bye bye, boys. Thank you. That was scary. They checked everything. They asked questions. They were a little bit aggressive. Why?
Some foreign people come without guide.
Okay. There goes some transport.
Danke für den Sub.
We were just pulled over at a Taliban checkpoint 100 meters from here. They went through everything, through my tablets.
Danke, lieber Nick.
Checking my bag inside and out, patting us down. That was really dodgy. We're now up in the mountains. We're outside of the safety of Kabul, well, so to speak. Just a year ago, this trip would have been impossible.
Mag die Bammeln vor seiner.
Been everywhere here, and yeah, controlling these mountains, and for a foreigner to come here would have been insanity. And it still feels dodgy up here. Yeah. Anyway, let's go and get some food. Oh. Okay. Oh yes, brother. Thank you. Looks good. Yes, perfect. Good man. Beautiful. Thank you, brother.
Sieht okay aus. Bohnen, Brot, Reis. Da sitzt ein Typ alleine mit seiner AK. Oh. Der guckt gerade rüber. Der guckt gerade rüber.
This is the best meal I've had in Afghanistan so far. It's rice with beans and a sauce, some bread, some potato. Simple, but absolutely delicious.
Viele Carbs auf jeden Fall.
Oh, Taliban are here. Nice to meet you. No.
Don't.
Shukra. Thank you. You too. Nice to meet you.
Schielt der oder war der auf ein Auge blind?
Nice to meet you. No.
Ja, der schielt, ne? Aber richtig hardcore.
Shukra.
Hm, naja.
Thank you. You too. Nice
So sieht nicht aus.
Back out into the sunshine. Yeah, it's a strange old place. We're just having lunch there. Don't know if I managed to film it or not. And there's like a member of the Taliban next to you, just with his Kalashnikov leaning up. Yeah, I suppose, I don't know, in Kabul it felt okay. But here in the mountains, the people look a little bit wilder. Yeah, I don't know.
Ei.
Let's get to Bamyan anyway.
Danke, Skynick für die 75.
This
Danke.
is the
I'm
jolliest
Superman.
Afghanistani man
What's up?
in the world. He's gone. He ran away when I said that, but it was a really jolly Afghan kid. Where's the jolly Afghan kid? Let's make him famous on YouTube.
Einzige Leute,
He had
die
his
mit ihm
chance. He could have been
interagieren, sind
famous.
Kinder.
He could have been the most famous Afghan kid. And instead, he'll remain unknown. Here he is. Let's meet the Afghan kid. Bandermir and Bamyan. You married? You got a ring? You married? You have wife? No? What is your name? Benjamin? You? Benjamin. You? Sajorka. Okay, Sajorka. Assalamu alaikum. That was Sajorka from this little roadside cafe hotel. Introducing the Afghans to Morgenstern. Keep Afghanistan tidy. Wow.
Afghanistan tidy.
Look at this. This is quintessential Afghanistan. When you think of Afghanistan, this is what you think of. These low slung hills, barren, and down there in the distance, a little village of 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. In fact, you can't even call them houses. They're compounds in this part of the world because of how strictly they take Islam and the protection of women. But they have compounds, so you can't pry in, and not foreign men, but strangers can't look inside their homes and see the women. And this is it. Look at this. This is the land that so many foreign forces have tried to conquer, and so many have failed. These hills.
Kein Wunder, dass du das nicht erobern kannst, dass du auch keinen Krieg führen kannst, weil das sieht auch nach einem absolut schrecklichen Kampfplatz aus. Könnte irgendwo überall jemand neben einem Stein liegen und du kannst von jeder Ecke beschossen werden. Und du hast keine Deckung. Sieht absolut wie die Hölle aus.
Look who's pulled up. Hello, how are you? Photo? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Selfie? Absolutely. Let's do selfie together.
Das war der Typ von gerade eben.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, there's one more photo. England and Afghanistan. Durst.
Er hat Handschellen dabei.
Okay?
Und Crocs an.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Zindabad. Zindabad. Bloody hell. Anyway, as I was saying, this is Afghanistan.
Nein, war da wirklich ein deutsches Nummernschild? Laber nicht. Moment. Ja doch. Ja doch, das ist ein deutsches Nummernschild. Was zum Teufel? Okay, das ist schon gut verrückt, Mann, ganz ehrlich. Wow, gut gespottet übrigens. Das ist falsche Welt. Das ist richtig falsche Welt. Okay.
Zindabad. Bloody hell.
Wie kommt ein Auto aus Deutschland dahin?
Anyway, as I was saying, this is Afghanistan. And it's bloody beautiful.
Warte mal, aber wer hat die Karre da runtergefahren? Wisst ihr, was ich meine? Irgendjemand muss ja von Deutschland das Ding, nachdem es ausrangiert wurde, hier bis nach Afghanistan gefahren haben.
Man. Wow.
Abwrackprämie? Also das finde ich sowieso immer, sowieso allgemein ungelogen. Das habe ich als kleines Kind schon immer richtig fasziniert, ja. Alle Dinge, die bei uns quasi ausrangiert werden, weil sie zum Beispiel keinen Cut haben oder weil sie keinen TÜV mehr haben, werden einfach in ein anderes Land gefahren und dann wird damit weitergefahren. Früher als Kind gab es mal so ein Stahlwerk in Dortmund, irgendwo Dortmund, keine Ahnung wo, vielleicht auch Bochum, hieß ThyssenKrupp. Ich habe irgendwann meinen Dad gefragt, Papa, was passiert eigentlich mit dem Stahlwerk, was sie da abgebaut? Na, die nehmen das Stahlwerk aus Deutschland und bauen es wieder in China auf. Ohne Filter, ohne alles. Dann ist es nicht mehr unser Problem, aber wir sind grüner. Das ist so heuchlerisch.
Drive to what is supposedly one of the most beautiful places in all of Afghanistan. I'm going to show it you now. And there's a man flemming up over there. Did you hear it? It's like being back in India. We have a photographer. We've come to a tourist attraction.
Genau, ich glaube schon.
The most popular tourist attraction in all of Afghanistan.
Der Wasserfall.
We're going to go. Hello, sir. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Hello, ladies. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Nice to be here. Bandamir National Park with a beautiful lake over here we're going to go and look at now.
Das sind Tretboote.
We've made it. It's a beautiful Lake Bandamir.
Danke für Subs, Mr. Deep Soul. Danke für die 14 Monate. Sub.
Hardly worth driving 5 hours for through Taliban country, but we've made it nonetheless. And these are the pedalos. Hello. 2 people, please. There's 300 one. Swan. White swan.
Okay. No idea how this works.
There you go. Oh, a bit of exercise. Bye-bye.
Okay, eine Runde auf Tretboot in Afghanistan fahren. Danke, die Destiny für die 9 Monate Sub.
On a pedalo in Afghanistan, me and Benjamin. Probably didn't. I never expected it either. Whoa, what a place.
Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wann ich das letzte Mal in meinem Leben Tretboot gefahren bin.
Ben,
Überall
let's
sind
get to the Taliban
Taliban-Feen.
attack. Let's show them who's boss in Afghanistan. That the Brits do not retreat.
Schon schön, ne? Ramsey.
Oh, no. No, no. Oh, backwards. Retreat. It's okay. We came up close and they are no threat.
Where is the Taliban?
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Jeez, you dickhead. Ah, they're circling us behind. What if they are suicide pedaloists? They're gonna ram us and blow us up. Oh,
Explodiert gleich das Skateboard hinter denen.
Huh? Kela Mukri? I'm okay for it.
Banana, banana.
Not
You
today.
like banana?
I'm okay today, thank you. Sometimes yes, not today.
I like Adams. Adams.
Adams? What do you like?
Sakis Adams.
Sakis Adams.
Şimdi İngilizce.
Brian Adams. Brian Adams.
Brian Adams. You
Brian
are?
Adams. No.
No?
Oh Gott, ey.
You might find it a little bit strange that there's a tourist attraction with pedalos in Afghanistan.
Mein
But the
Gott.
truth is, from the 60s and the 70s until the 80s, Afghanistan was on the tourist route for many, many Europeans. Europeans used to travel what was called the hippie trail from London to India.
Okay, wer von euch ist schon alles in Afghanistan gewesen? Ich habe auf jeden Fall gelesen, eine Person war 2010 in Afghanistan. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass so viele Leute von euch jemals in Afghanistan waren.
There are direct buses, believe it or not.
Erklärt mir bitte
traveling
warum.
through Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan and India. Many thousands of Europeans would take that trip each year, backwards and forwards. The hippie trail. In fact, the first ever Lonely Planet guide stated that Kabul was becoming a tourist trap, believe it or not. Can you believe it? And look now, God, 30 years later, you definitely wouldn't call Afghanistan a tourist trap now. But yeah, in the past, people came to Afghanistan for, well, either for the cheap hash or on their way through to India, Nepal and other places. Now it's just me and Ben.
Oh! Oh! Bringt er jetzt mit dem Pferd da rein?
Thank you, brother. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hoppa! Whoa, whoa. Just riding through Afghanistan on a horse. Like the men of old. Hoppa! Salam alaikum! No, America, no. England. Thank you. Stay
Ich
safe.
frage, ob Bescheid ist.
I think after my dexterity on the horse, my horsemanship, the local Talibs will be like inquiring about me. Probably suspicious already. Who is this man? Obviously he was raised in the mountains of Badakhshan or Nuristan. They're probably thinking, who is this guy? He knows the ways of the horse too well. Probably suspicious. We should get out of here.
Stell dir vor, irgendjemand denkt, du bist Amerikaner und er schießt dich.
Beautiful part of Afghanistan we've stopped off at. The Bamyan Valley. It's very fertile compared to, well, some of the other parts we've passed through on our journey from Kabul. Look at it. Green, lush, and that is why a civilization developed here and built in these red mountains a huge fortified complex, the remains of which we're going to go and have a little closer look at over here. Oh, we've climbed up from the valley floor into what was a place called Kozhak Fort, built by a race of people called the White Huns in the 5th century. Whew. It was built to guard this piece of the ancient Silk Road. The part of the Silk Road that ran through Bamyan travelled, or brought goods I should say, mostly from Persia into India and vice versa. Wow, and so that road needs to be guarded. And they built this fort, the White Huns. I suppose to collect the taxes, whoa, collect the taxes on the goods that pass through. Wow, and still some of it remains, look at it. This ancient civilization, 1600 years.
Absolute Ruin.
Wow. Oh my God, and all the way up there, look at it. Would have been probably, I presume, impregnable, pretty much. In those days. Whew. No doubt the Mongols eventually destroyed the fort. That's just a guess, but that would make sense.
Vielleicht ein Esel im Hintergrund quieken. Danke für eure Subs, Armendet für die 19 Büchs. Dankeschön ebenfalls für Sub.
This trip to Bamyan region, Afghanistan, has been so much more interesting and historical than I was thinking it would be, or that I was expecting. And that's no surprise because, God, how many civilizations and armies have marched through this land in the past, from Alexander the Great, Chinggis, wow, Timur-Lane, so many have passed through this region, leaving their marks upon it. Yeah, when we think of Afghanistan, we think mostly of the modern history. And the horrors that have been bestowed upon it by internal forces and external forces. But, well, this fort here in Afghanistan proves that there's so much more to this country than just that. There's a lot of history here.
Stell dir vor, da oben liegt jemand in den Stein mit einem Scharfschützengewehr. Was eine Aussicht er hat, wie weit er gucken kann. Überall könnte irgendjemand sein. Was eine Hölle.
Now, guys, I've got to say something. Whoa, as we walk down this fucking mountain, Ben, I'm no longer a mountain goat. My ankles are too dodgy. I've got to say something. You're probably wondering, why isn't Ben in every scene? He's travelling with you, for God's sakes. I'll tell you why. Because every time I try to impart a bit of knowledge, Ben is next to me making cock jokes. It doesn't matter what I say. He's like, oh yeah, love a bit of cock. So I just can't put him in the film. So anyway, here he is. Have a little look at him. There he is. That's
Er sagt, was er gerade sagt, ist ganz simpel. React harder, Ben. Come on, härtere, stärkere Reaktionen für YouTube.
Ben.
Watch my edition of the video. It's pure banter. No history, no boring knowledge. It's all banter.
Ben is so proud of the fact that there's
Reagiere ich
zero
heute hart
knowledge to be
genug?
gained from
Ich
this
reagiere heute
channel.
nicht hart
He's
genug.
like-
Ich überlege schon gleich offline
He
zu gehen,
hates
ehrlich
the
gesagt.
idea of educating anyone.
Bin ich hart
Fair
genug am
enough,
Reagieren
fair enough.
heute.
All right, let's get back down and get on the
Zugechillt am
road
Chillstream.
for the last stop in Bamyan province. And why is there a man shouting at me? Hello!
The Taliban.
Are you Taliban?
Welcome to Bamyan. Now we are in Bamyan, brother.
This is Bamyan?
Yes, brother.
Okay, we made it safely
Yeah,
past all the Taliban.
Bale. Ja, John Mission.
Ja, da waren Frauen, die nicht komplett vermummt waren.
Welcome to Bamyan City.
Chira?
We are apparently
بگو
going to
ورق
meet the
دعوت
head
نامه
of
خونه
the
داده بگی من خب
Taliban
برش
in this
گفتم
area,
دیناروز که
the
ورق
big
دعوت
boss,
نامه
the
که داره اینی
Don,
رقم که نداره اینی
here in
رقم
Bamyan.
The G.
ولی من همیشه
The
در کماندانی
G.
عادی هستم
Old American.
Die wollen sich mit einem Taliban-Anführer treffen.
Probably been. God. This is it.
تلفنیت اگر زنگ زدم
Das sind Heskos.
So we've just been to the Taliban headquarters here in Bamyan and met the head of the Taliban here, who has written this and given us his stamp. With this stamp now and this letter, it means we can go anywhere. We are untouchable. The Taliban respect us. Out the way, Taliban paper. Yes, we are okay here. We are free. Oh, I've lost it. I was trying to sell Ben to the Taliban as a sex slave.
They loved me as well.
They
They're like, oh,
did.
very pretty boy. No beard, no beard.
Danke, Ryubi, für den Sub.
We've stopped off in Bamyan City here, and I can tell you, it feels completely different than the other towns we've passed through. Bamyan region seems a little bit more open.
Ja, da
There are
war
women
wieder
on
eine
the
Frau nicht
streets that are
vermummt.
not covered, and that when they see you, they make eye contact with you, they smile, which, well, I never saw that in Kabul or the other smaller towns that we've passed along. But I've gotten out the car here, so I'm looking for a Red Bull, something to drink. Can I please, brother, have 4 Red Bull? Thank you. Hello there. We have a Afghan babushka. And this, the Afghan babushka has been following me. Even in Afghanistan, I pull the babushkas. They're very honest in Afghanistan. You just hand them the money and they always give you the correct change. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wenn er jetzt einen Zettel hat von den Taliban-Anführer himself, dann kann er von Prinzip her wirklich alles machen, was er will. Im schlimmsten Fall holt er einfach sein Stück Papier raus und sagt, schau an, schau an.
Babushka's here. Hello, babushka. How are you? You okay? Pleased to meet you. Benjamin. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That is the Afghan babushka of Bamyan. I told you they're more open here. Women approach you and give you a smile. It's completely different. It's completely different but now, but up ahead are the old Talibs. We'll see. Salam alaikum, sir. I'm going for a walk through Bamyan. Bamyan is good. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
That's
and
right.
you too. England. Yeah, England, sir. My guide is here. Okay, see you later. That was the old Taliban. Let's get back to the car.
Schnell. Danke, Don Lupo, für den Reset von 2. Oh, was ist das? Wer hat das da mal in den Stein reingehauen?
In around about the year 600 AD, the people at Bamyan
600 nach
carved two
Christus.
giant Buddhas into the side of this rock face. Something
Whoa.
like 40 meters high, and they survived for, what, 1,600 years until the first Taliban government came to power. People with the mindset from the 13th century who do not allow for other religious expression. And so they blew them up. And now, not much remains of the giant Buddhas of Bamyan. But let's go and have a look and see what does remain. See if we can find some traces of Bamyan's Buddhist past.
Habt ihr das verstanden, was da passiert ist? Da war mal eine gigantische Buddha-Statue, die da 600 nach Christus in den Stein gemeißelt wurde. Und die wurde von den Taliban gesprengt, weil es halt nicht ihrer Religion entspricht, sondern aus dem Buddhismus kommt. Das ist echt eine Sauerei, ganz ehrlich. Aber Weltkulturerbe. Also, eigentlich scheiße, Mann. 600 nach Christus. Das hat er 1000 Jahre überlebt. Könnt ihr mir einen Link oder ein Bild schicken, wie das früher aussah? Dann zeige ich das. Einfach posten im Chat.
The same view that Genghis Khan would have seen when he stood here. Genghis and his army invaded in the 1200s, Afghanistan, and he came to Bamyan. Wow. Let's have a look inside. An old Buddhist stupa, but completely defaced by the Taliban.
So sah das mal aus. Und links sah es schon kaputt aus, aber rechts ist komplett zerstört. Für alle Ewigkeit. Musste ich überlegen. 600 nach Christus wurde das da reingemeißelt? Wie viele Menschen haben an dem Ding gearbeitet? Wie viele Menschen sind gestorben für den Buddha? Also für die Buddha-Statue, meine ich.
Just you can see
Danke
some
für den Link.
painting, some traces of paint. Where, until the Taliban came to power, seized power, there would have been beautiful, colourful pictures of Buddha and probably of life here in Bamyan.
Wurde alles zerstört.
Totally destroyed.
Hier und da sieht man noch so Umrisse. Seht ihr, dass da mal irgendwas war?
There's still some stuff that remains, some paintings that weren't quite destroyed. The faces were still destroyed, but I suppose it's so high up, they couldn't be bothered coming up here and destroying everything. But, yeah, good. A Yale padlock will keep them out.
Ich würde dem Geländer nicht vertrauen.
Here at the very top of what was once a statue of the Buddha. It would have been beautifully carved with great detail, features. It would have been brightly painted as well, bright colours that people all across the valley in this Buddhist civilization could have stared in awe and wonder at what had been created here. It makes you wonder what kind of mentality you have to be, what type of person to destroy something that survived for 1600 years, survived the Mongol invasions, all kinds of wars and conflicts in the region, the advent of Islam, and still they came and they destroyed this. Going to the top? Are you going to the top?
Sure.
Yes?
How about you?
We've been to the top. It's very tiring.
Yeah.
I hope you are strong, with strong legs.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Good luck.
Hat niemand vermummt.
Good luck. Bye-bye. Have fun. Have fun. That group of college girls that we just met were members of the local Khazari community. The Khazari people are native to Bamiyan region. You'll notice that, well, one, they were students, and two, they didn't have their face covered. And that's because the Khazari people are somewhat more open and more liberal in their ideas, and the rights of women especially. And that is both a blessing for the women who can maybe achieve something with their lives other than being stuck in compounds, but also a curse, because those open ideas and the fact that they're majority Shia has made them a target from the Taliban and from ISIS, who are constantly attacking their schools and their community. So it's not just in Bamiyan province the Buddhas and Buddhist art that has been destroyed. There's also a desire by some to destroy the Khazari people themselves.
Danke für die Subs. Danke Seggi für die 15. Carflo, danke schön für die 32. Kleistin, Björnsen. Genial.
Our journey, our dusty journey, is over.
Danke, liebe Giraffe.
Brother. How you doing? Whoa, nice.
Danke, ängstlicher Andi.
Oh, I'm very good. Tired from my journey from Kabul, but I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here. Do you have a room?
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone's friendly in Bamiyan. People are more jolly in Bamiyan than in Kabul.
Yes.
People smile more. Whoa, yeah. Wow. Really? Look at it.
Danke Panda für den Resub.
Got tea. You've got a Samsung. We've got 2 beds. Good. I don't want to share bed with him. It is haram to be in same bed. So it's very good to have 2 beds is good. See you later. Well,
Danke CM Euro.
myself and Ben are back on the mean streets of whatever this town's called, where we're staying tonight. We're going to go into the little bazaar. It's like 5 o'clock, so the sun's going down.
We are solo, but we do have our Taliban report. We are protected here.
We've got our paper. We feel invincible with the paper, don't we?
Look at it.
Yes, exactly.
Komplett alleine mit ihren Taliban-Papier unterwegs.
We're
In
getting a
Bamiyan.
few stares in this town as we're walking around, drawing some attention to ourselves. It's only a matter of time before the Taliban come up to us. Where's Ben? Ben?
Mate, this is nuts.
Getting some attention in this town. Have they ever seen Whitey before?
No.
There's people running to catch up with us and take pictures. Well, okay. Wow, 4 on a bike. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, 4
On one
Leute.
bike. Wow. 4 people on a bike, not one license between them. Oh, mate. Yeah. Talents are everywhere watching us. Oh. What a delightful place. That's lovely.
This space is perfect.
This dude next to me nicked my meat and now he's nicking me tea. He's nicked me bread. Tasty? Delicious? Hot? Mazagores? Okay, my friend, enjoy. $100 we're going to sell you. For Taliban, I give him. Yeah. I'm selling him. Look at him. They will like him. They're reading the contract I've written up to sell Ben to the Taliban. They're just checking the fine print. If they agree, they come and get him. And I receive a few bowls of rice. He said liposuction my man boobs. He's being horrible to me to have my man boobs. I don't have man boobs, do I? Tell me I don't have man boobs. Feel them.
Hab ich mehr im Blut?
Come on, give them a
Oh ja, ein
squeeze.
bisschen.
Tell me if I have bad boobs.
Oh boy, schon wieder jemand mit einer AK.
We've met a pyromaniac on the streets of whatever this town's called. Who is this? Why is he? Shh. Why? Why? Why? Why? Whoa, watch out for me bikes. Whoa! Right. We have to get back to our rooms without being stopped by the old talibs. Even though we got the piece of paper, still got to be a little bit careful.
Whoa, there's a white lady here.
Hello, there's a white guy here.
It's an American.
Oh boy. Instant amerikanisch übrigens. Sind sie nebenbei. Hello? Oh Mann, jetzt muss ich nochmal hören. Das war so ultra amerikanisch.
Even though we got the piece of paper, still got to be a little bit careful.
Oh my god, hello.
Whoa, there's a white lady here.
Hello, there's a white guy here.
It's an American here.
White.
Puh. Amerikanischer Akzent ist so komisch, Mann.
In 1838, fearing growing Russian influence in Afghanistan, Britain sent an army to invade this nation. They called it the Army of the Indus. 4 years later, in 1842, 16,000 soldiers and their wives and children retreated from Kabul under attack from the Afghans. They were headed to the safety of the British garrison in Jalalabad.
Guck mal, er guckt ihm nach unten. Der hat einen Zettel irgendwo, nur so nebenbei.
Of 16,000
Liegt
people,
ab.
just one man made that journey alive, William Bryden. We're now ourselves heading to Jalalabad in his footsteps.
Wow. Das ist eine schöne Straße. Da würde ich gerne herfahren einmal. Liebe sowas.
We're currently driving along the road that leads to the Khyber Pass. The Khyber Pass is the entranceway to India, which is why so many armies have passed through this valley from Kabul towards Jalalabad and onwards into India. And that's why the British were so keen to control it.
Das Video von meinem Urlaub kommt am Sonntag auf YouTube. Oder am Samstag.
Good luck.
Hat nur ewig gedauert, weil musste mich erstmal eingrooven mit meinem Cutter. Das war das erste Projekt, was wir zusammen geschnitten haben.
Well,
Deswegen dauert es so lang.
unlike the British Army in the first Afghan war, we have made it to Jalalabad. Still the most dangerous part of Afghanistan. Taliban everywhere. We even had to give one a lift to the market. But we've come here because I want to show you a certain little marketplace, a little bazaar. We sell some interesting things. So let's go and look for that place now.
Danke Beileid für die
Welcome to
61
Jalalabad.
Monate Research.
Do you like it so far?
It's a hellhole.
It's a hellhole. Do you like it? Good.
Jalalabad. Ich glaube, das habe ich irgendwo mal in den Nachrichten gehört.
You feel immediately as you're walking through Jalalabad that you're in a much more conservative part of the country. Unlike in Bamyan, where women walk around with their faces open, maybe just a small headscarf. Here, I would say 80% of the women are completely covered in chadris, the full covering. Wow, interesting. Solar lane.
Stimmt, ich glaube, so eine Battlefield-Map. Jalalabad.
You see those white things like this? Look at this. You see those for sale everywhere. Why? Because everyone wears like pajama trousers, so you need a cord inside to keep them up. So everywhere you go, there are stalls selling cords for your pajama bottoms. We can't have people walking around with their bloody pants around their ankles. Especially not in Jalalabad. A little bit more conservative here. First copy. Second copy. Oh. Rolex? Rolex nahi hai sab. Wherever you go in Afghanistan, you collect a motley crew of bag sellers and barrow boys. This is today's bunch. There you go. How are you? Fine?
Fine.
Good, good. Happy to hear it. The Pied Piper of Jalalabad. Let's go, boys. And girls. We don't discriminate. You want to film? You film? You film? Okay, let's go. Yeah, you're the filmer. Yes, okay, you're the filmer. Good boy, good boy. Okay, yes, good.
Die Kamera allen Leuten ins Gesicht.
Come on, film something. Take control, take control.
Schöne Flinte auf jeden Fall.
This man walking just behind me with his gun, the old kind of rifle from the early 1900s or 1800s, is a kind of man that defeated the British, the might. Whoa. Wow, we had a little explosion. Is the kind of person that defeated the British Army, the army of the Indus, as I told you about earlier. Men like that, with single little guns like that, defeated the might of the British Army. Then Britain decided to avenge that humiliating defeat and came back with an army which they dubbed the Army of Vengeance. And they marched back into Afghanistan and had the Second Anglo-Afghan War. What a history Britain has had in Afghanistan, so far from home. If you have a rat infestation, you come to this man on a bicycle, and he'll say, oh wow, wow, hello everyone. Wow, jolly people in Jalalabad. Jolly Jalalabad, that's what I'm going to call the video. Jolly Jalalabad. We have finally arrived at the market that we came all this way for. Let's see if we're allowed to film. We've come to a market which sells guns, leftover and military equipment that's been left over by the Americans when they left the city or left the country. This is where
Was für eine Knarre kannst du ja
Taliban come to
kaufen?
get the guns and also other organizations, let's say, who come here to purchase things, weapons. Tokarev is Russian? Tokarev,
No,
Russian?
Turkish.
Turkish?
Turkey.
How much is this gun? How much?
$200. Oh, I'm sure. Russia's?
Russian? A Russian gun? Can I see it? Wow. What is the make? Kalashnikov? No. Made in Russia. Look here, look here.
Das ist eine Webra oder so.
Made in Russia.
Ja, ist eine Webra,
Made in
12.
Russia. Molot. Salam alaikum sir. You're making a gun. May I look? Dekho koi baat nahi. And here is a man fixing a gun. Wow. What? Oh my God. What's Ben doing on the roof? He's a sniper. He's a sniper. Does he make guns or does he repair guns?
He repair guns.
You're repairing guns?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. And many people bring their guns here for him to repair?
Yeah, yeah.
What is the most popular gun in Afghanistan?
Russia Kalashnikov.
Kalashnikov? Everything related
Erwartet.
to arms and to guns and to fixing guns and to ammunition and to scopes and to oil and all kinds of things. And this bazaar, judging by the signs above the shops, has been here for many, many years, long before the recent troubles in Afghanistan. Because look at the old script, the old writing, the faded signs. That tells me that gun workers, gunsmiths have been here for decades. Making guns in Jalalabad is probably something, a tradition that goes back 100 years, 200 years to when the British were here probably. They probably got our guns and then copied them and yeah, sold them. Hello, do you have a gun? No? No gun?
Verpiss dich. Oh mein Gott. Nochmal den Abzug betätigt. Dude, ey, im Laden. Ich meine, er hat vorher geguckt, ob der Lauf leer ist oder nicht, aber trotzdem. Ganz sicher gehen.
This one, $200. 200. I think he thinks I want to buy it. That's why he got it out. We drew a bit too much attention from the local talibs, so it's best to escape out with footage intact.
Ist aus Universität, stimmt, ja.
Our time in Afghanistan was over, and as we drove back towards Kabul, I was left with great memories of the incredibly friendly people we had met, but also some sadness at what future lay in store for them. I just hope the Afghans can finally be left in peace to decide that future for themselves.
Well, our adventure finishes where it began, at Kabul International Airport. Benjamin, did you have a good time in Afghanistan?
I did. Mental experience, great people, and I highly recommend it.
would you ever come back to Afghanistan?
Absolutely no chance.
It's been the most tense holiday I've ever had. There's been a few hair-raising moments, but overall, yeah, great trip. Had a lot of fun, and hopefully educated you or showed you a little bit of Afghanistan that you hadn't seen before. And so, yeah, that's it. We're out of here, mate. Nice one. See you guys some other place, some other time, God knows where. Khuda Hafiz from Afghanistan. Zindabad. No cock joke. No cock joke today. Strange.
Was ein Video, Alter.